everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's Car and
Nia. So today is World Diabetes Day, and it is so fitting that we so happen to record on a day and we're just going to be talking a little bit more about our experiences with diabetes or scare, being diagnosed, and how we're managing the diagnosis.
yeah. Of course, I remembered we had shared that Nia was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and I myself was warned that I'm borderline, and so we've been going on this journey in trying to combat this. Our ultimate aim is to reduce our sugar levels whenever we do our A1C testing, that it's showing like absolutely no trace.
And that's, well, receiving a diagnosis, of course, you're going to feel kind of like disheartened, you're going to feel discouraged. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that's going on in your mind. But in a way, I'm kind of glad that it was type 2, because then it gives me a chance to reverse it. At first, when Car mentioned that it is reversible, but you're going to have to put in the work, I did not believe her. And you can even ask her. I was just
That's
like,
true.
It's not possible. I'm going to be struggling. I'm going to be like this forever. And there's no problem with having diabetes. It's just that I don't want to take any more medication.
Yeah. But then again, when you think about it, if you have these ongoing symptoms, what are some of the things that you did experience through this process when it was really high?
That is true. I was
Right?
hospitalized a couple of times. I did almost lose my vision. And I also was really close to being going into a diabetic coma. So
That the reading was really high, like 43. I remember when we went to the hospital, the ER, it was like everybody was rushing to her, the ECG monitor, everything, because it was so scary at her age, and the
Yeah.
reading, it was crazy. And even trying to
do you remember when they were like taking my blood? It was
Ye-
such a struggle to get it out. It was like glunk.
thick, like it was
very
turning,
thick.
it looked like sugar crystals. I've always heard back home they would say your sugar turned to brick. Trust me, it was like almost crystalline when the nurse had to call the doctor, and the doctor came and was trying to get the blood out, and he just like applied pressure, and then this huge glunk of blood just popped out, and he's
They
like
couldn't use the
almost
sample.
crystallized. Yeah.
They weren't able to use a sample, so they had to give me medication to kind of get it down a little bit before they can go again. So
Nia was in the hospital like for how many days? 5 days?
5 days, yeah.
5 days in the hospital, and it was like a hardcore battle just to get the reading down from 43. She was finally discharged at a reading of, was it what, 15?
15,
And then after she came home trying to manage it, it went up to
20, and then it just stayed at 20 for a while. So then I had to be placed on other medications, which I have here.
yeah.
Actually, we're gonna do a mukbang, but we're just gonna show you right now. At first I was taking Lantus. I think that's like it's a slow insulin, but I was switched to Tresiba. So I'm currently taking Tresiba, 32 units before bed. I was on Jenna Duetto. It's like a pack of 4. They came in 4.
Jenna Duetto.
Oh, there you go, Jenna Duetto. This pack here, had to go through that. I'm also on Zig Duo. The Jenna Duetto, it was giving me really intense side effects, so I had to stop taking these. So I'm taking Zig Duo, Glycoside, and one thing that's missing from here is the metformin, which is, I think that's what they use.
That's the basic. Well, persons who are diagnosed with diabetes, you know the
it's
metformin,
like
right?
Everyone knows metformin.
The primary drug that they use to treat diabetes. Yeah.
Those drugs, they make you feel horrible. Absolutely horrible. And you kind of lose yourself a little bit.
Like initially, we were like, oh my gosh, our life is over, life has ended. But then, you know, when you look into diabetes, you realize that all aspects of your life really need to be looked into, and significant changes in order for you to really fight it, overcome it, manage it. You have to be committed that you want to make a difference.
Yes.
And so dieting is definitely important. Exercise, rest,
Oh yes, rest.
and reduction of stress levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's you have to look at all those aspects. What is causing you stress? I didn't know. I remembered when they were trying to manage and regulate everything. The doctors were trying to find out what else could have happened to Nia to help to cause this increase. And believe me, she was neglecting her diet, eating whenever she felt like it.
And late at night, that did not help did not help at all.
Yes, late eating, and then she was doing 2 jobs,
Yes.
going to school full time. That didn't help either. So if you're going to do all these things and try to juggle different responsibilities, your
body needs rest.
Your body needs rest.
Yeah.
You have to get that rest. That is important. So today what we're going to also do is we have hit a huge milestone, and for persons who didn't make it because they've let their sugar levels really let it get out of control. So those persons some have lost their lives, some are blind right now, and it's
There's a lot of things. It doesn't just affect your vision, it also can affect your teeth. I remember when I was diagnosed and I went to the dentist, and you have to be extra careful. Anything that you notice, you have to let us know right away, because you're more at risk for certain things like gum disease. So you have to be there.
Even heart issues too. Diabetes.
And now look at me. My smile is bright and pretty.
Well, yes.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
It's a joke.
But yeah, there's a lot of things that can happen, with diabetes. So let's do a little check. Monitor is blinking, and let's do this.
Are you testing?
Yeah, we're testing.
Wait on. So we are going to test. Give us a second. You can't test with the same machine.
No, that's the other one.
This is a different one.
That's yours.
Yeah, but you can't test with the same needle either, so I have to go get another one.
So where's the one for this?
I didn't know you were gonna test too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna test. Yeah.
Okay.
Wanna go first?
You go.
Okay. Yikes! I'll use this one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. This one. Actually, no. You should
Use
use
this
this one.
Yeah.
Because
I'll use this one.
this one's the old one.
Here we go.
Wait.
Oh, right. I'm not waiting on you.
I will never get used to this. You see my fingers? Oh my goodness. And I don't think I do it properly.
And this is the next thing too.
Where's
That prick. Oh Lord.
Here. This has alcohol on it.
Oh. How much is that?
Oh. So I'm gonna couch so you can see it. I hope you guys can see. It's 5.5 today, which is pretty huge for me. It being 5.5, I have been stuck on the higher end. This is okay. My doctor says having this reading before a meal is okay. So that's pretty good. And you want me to show you yours? You want me to show yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you took it already.
Hold on.
Yeah?
Mine is.
Oh. And this is Cars. Hers is 6.2. We're just going to start now. Meals were all prepared by yours truly, Chef Nia. So we have a salad and regular wings. I'll show you. Have both eating salad, but I wanted buffalo wings, so I made my buffalo sauce.
So the best thing to do instead of
Are you not showing them the wings?
Oh.
That I prepared with love?
Yeah, so our wings.
Oh, and another thing, my aunt did share with me when I was working. She was like, well, what she did was after every meal she had, she went for a walk. And she found that her levels weren't as high when she would walk after eating or do some form of activity after eating. And she looked amazing afterwards. Plus, her reading was like, it was very consistent. And I think consistency, having like consistent readings, is what's best.
The other thing that helped too is the fasting, the intermittent fasting.
You're not eating?
Oh yeah.
You're not eating?
Yeah. Yep, sorry. Intermittent fasting. That helps. What I have been doing is so in the morning I get up. I'm never normally a morning person anyway, so I get up and just rush into having breakfast. So I find that works for me. So my first meal is, I do the 14-10. So I fast for 14 hours and then I will eat within 10-hour window. My ultimate goal is to do the 16-10. But for now,
really?
Mm-hmm.
That's challenging. That's really challenging.
Yeah, so I eat for 8. So the 16-10 is you eat for 8 hours. So 8 hours window for you to have your meal, and then you fast for 16. And typically I've been using the 14-10. So from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I will have my meals then, and then after 8 p.m. then I would fast, and I would not have my other meal. The cycle continues where I start again at 10 a.m. If I must have something, I'll have like a cup of tea.
Or broth.
And I'm like, hey, yes, it's 14 hours, but I'll be sleeping minimum 6 hours out of that 14. And then the other would be when you wake, then the rest comes in by 10 a.m. And it's up to you. You could even do 9 then. 9 to 7. It's up to you to factor in. Just look at
what works for you.
Yeah, look at your schedule and see how
and just
best.
try it, even if it's just for one day. Just try it and see how it is. Well, I wouldn't recommend just one day because it does take a while to kind of get used to. The first day would probably be the hardest, but once you get into a routine, it becomes easier over time.
Yeah, and then just watch it. And then what we also did was an experiment to see what was our sugar levels
with everything. You remember?
Yeah, it was huge, lot of pricking. But it's like
she was enjoying it. She became a nurse, and all of a sudden,
scientist.
it was Nurse Carr. She's just like, well, darling, it's time for me to check your sugar now. I need to check your glucose level and make sure it's up to par.
Well,
she's having so much fun.
I had to act the part, Nia, darling, may I get your levels right now? I need your glucose levels. But we did it.
With a big smile on her face. Pricking me.
But it worked. I was like a mad scientist trying to figure it out. What type of food I would, the foods that I would have, and how much increments it would be increased by.
Even now, like this meal, I know exactly how much my level would be afterwards because we've tested everything. If it was just by itself, like if we separate everything, how much would it go up by?
Yeah.
When you put things together, again, how much would it go up by? If you do just even 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of sauce, literally anything can increase your levels.
Yeah.
Well, for me anyways. But I genuinely enjoy everything now. And that's why I'm taking this opportunity to kind of create different recipes that are delicious, but they won't send up my sugar levels as high as if I was to have like the regular thing. And Carl loves it.
What other recipes? Sure.
Oh my, there's so many. Well, I made my cauliflower mashed potatoes with steak. Again, beef is really... You like that one? You like that one?
Oh yeah.
She liked that one. I made a keto lasagna with... Is it acorn squash? Sorry. I made a keto lasagna with acorn squash and cheese. That one was really good. I made my tomato sauce from scratch. Yeah, it was really good, and my sugar levels did not increase. Neither did Cars, because she does check hers, like alongside with me, so we can both have an idea of how it affects us. I don't know if you guys realize, but we gain together, we lose together.
Mm-hmm.
We are literally together all the time. So what I eat, she eats, and doctors have noticed. So if we're both doing the right thing, then we should see results, and we have been seeing results.
And that is how we even decided to come on board and just work together as a team, because we're always together, always doing things together, and it's impacting us together. So why not fight this together? It's the journey, it still continues, and we hope that we get the best result. Our ultimate goal is to be off medication. That's the ultimate goal, to be off medication. But as we do the journey right now, it was initially to take Nia off remove her from a double-digit reading,
which I have been.
And we have to celebrate. And for persons out there who
God is good.
Doing
God
that
is good.
all the time.
I'm saying.
All the time. For persons out there who are doing the same thing, cheers to you too. Cheers to you. Because it's not an easy journey. It's not, but it is doable once you put your mind to it. And every day we wake up, we forgive ourselves, right? Something happens, we go on a binge. That's fine. That was yesterday. We have today to make it up.
But my binges are too frequent.
Yeah. And then, 5.2. 5.5. And then I'm eating.
I remember now.
I am eating right now, and I'm doing mine, and mine is just 6. But I know it's not going to go up to 7, because I know, okay, then let's stop now. I have a sweet tooth, even much more. I love to eat sweets, right? So the pastries, the pudding, and all of that, that's me. Nia, on the other hand, she like the starch-based sugar, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
it's the bread and the rice and the plantain.
Mm-hmm.
The ripe one too, the ripe one. So she likes that. So
my dumpling, my yam, my banana,
mm-hmm.
my banana fritters.
Yeah.
I
would trade you the fritters. I'll trade you the plantain, and I'll take the rum cake and the the pudding, the potato pudding. I will trade for that.
I'm a foodie,
and so we'll just switch.
She's a sweet tooth.
But regardless of what we eat, the results are the same. Your sugar levels is going to increase. Mm-hmm. It's just going to sit on your body, even depending on the time of the day.
Oh, tell me about your theory, what the doctor shared with you, about your fat being like sponge, when you lose, and then
Yes. So when we go and we have our doctor's visit, we have a very hearty talk, and the doctor said to us that we have to be consistent with our processes. We can't just be on this roller coaster, because how the fat works is, he's like, the fat doesn't disappear. When you see someone lose weight, the fat doesn't disappear. It's still there. The cell is still there, and it's like a sponge. So if you say have a sponge with water, it will expand, right? But then when you squeeze out the water, it's gone. So it's disappeared. Seems as if it's disappeared. But then if you put back that same water to that sponge again, the same thing happens. It expands. So that's the same way the fat in our system works. He was trying to explain it. So while we're here and we lost weight and we look nice, if we continue on the same trajectory where we eat all these foods, it just comes back, and the fat
and then we reset, and then we have to start all over again. It's so tiring. What's that post saying? Like you regret where you were before, so just keep going.
Yeah. I love it. I love that post.
I like that one.
Yeah. So the post said that it's just an affirmation to yourself that keep going, keep doing what you're doing, do the right thing, because you're going to regret.
And remember why you started in the first place.
Remember why we started.
And that happens every week when we make these videos.
Yeah. So we'll continue to do it. Like now, do some form of exercise. Like I can't do half an hour sometimes. There are days when I can do 1-2 hours. Another day, 15 minutes. But the most important thing is that I keep moving. I keep going, right? I find that my flexibility is improving as well.
Mm-hmm. Doing my
I
yoga.
did you see the red cup challenge that we did? Yes, flexibility.
That was so fun.
Yoga is very helpful too, right? So just doing those stretches, it's very helpful. Whatever you're doing for persons out there who is struggling,
Try to have fun with it.
yeah.
Fun stuff. Like, even when we were just scrolling through TikTok, and I'm like, hey, Car, let's try this. And Car's just like, you want me to do that? Me? But she still has fun. So, and we're losing weight. So, like, why not?
I know. Initially, I was like, it's like 1 pound, half pound. Yeah. Well, but then again, it's like the most important thing is that the readings, though, and when you go to the doctor and the health, you're getting good reports. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go down, but this is where we're starting, and we're encouraging everyone else to just continue. Don't give up. Whatever you're doing, do not give up. Continue
Press along.
on your journey. Don't stop. We, Car and Nia, we would like to thank all our family and friends and well-wishers and new subscribers.
Yes, we
Thank
see
you so much for staying with us on this journey, encouraging us, providing us with these ideas.
Yes.
We'll
They've been
try them
very
as we get them.
helpful.
Very helpful. Thank you. Time's up.
I can't get that
Thank
up.
you for coming with us on this journey. Don't forget to
Like,